Hi guys, I'm David Setiabudi, your computer science teacher, and today we are going to learn to answer this past paper, which is about filling the trace table for a flowchart. We need to know the tricks, okay? So, look at the flowchart first and try to understand what it means. If you don't get what it means, please put your finger first, your left finger on the start. Okay, please put your left finger here, and then your right finger will write down the answer for the trace table. Okay, your left finger will follow, going down, and put the value over here. Okay, put the value. This is the input. Okay, this is the input data. So input value, the first one will be 5 and followed then with 50, 52, 555 and so on. Okay guys, you put your finger down and then when it's yes or no, your finger will go here if it's yes. And if it's not, then you go over here. Okay, you need to put your finger based on the flow chart. Your finger is representation of how the program flows. Flows down, or flows to the left, or flows down. Okay, so now let's start. Before we begin, you need to know that the first line of the trace table is the thing that you need to pay extra attention. Okay, don't put anything for the first row over here with any numbers. Now, take a look at this one. Before the input, there is a predetermined value. This first line or this first row is for the predetermined value. Okay, don't put anything else there. Now, in the first row, okay, what you need to put there is, okay, put your finger over here. Thank you. You put your finger on the start, and then you go down over here, and you can see the predetermined value before any inputs are 0. So you put the total is 0 over here. You put 0 over here. Now, put your finger down here in the input value. As you can read over here, complete the trace table for the input data. The first input value will be 5. Okay, so the input value over here is 5. So you can put on your paper the input value is 5 over here. Don't. Okay, the first line is only the predetermined value. You put the 5 on this part, on the second line, because this one is after the predetermined value, guys. So next, you are going down here. Is value -1? So as you know, the value here is 5. Okay, the value here is 5. So is 5 equals to -1? The answer is yes or no, guys? No. So 5 is not -1. So it goes flow here. Put your finger down here. Okay. The question next over here is 5, 1, value div2. So what is the value just now, guys? It's 5. Okay, what does it mean by div? Okay, div is the division and round down. Okay, now let's take a look at this one for div. To understand div is like this. Okay guys, answer me. If 5 div 5 What is the result? It's the same with 5 divided by 5. So it's 1. And then round it down. So the second one is rounded down. So 1 rounded down. The 1 is rounded down, it becomes 1. So this is what is div. Okay? After you divide, you round it down. So the answer for this question, 5 div 5, okay, it's 1. As you can see here, the 5, 1 is 1. Okay, let's move forward. You put your finger down over here. We go to 5, 2. So this one is the regular 5 divided by 5. So it's 1. Okay, we write down 5, 2. The second 5 is 1. Okay, we go over here and it's 1. Oh, that is 10, 1 and 10, 2. Let's go for the 10, 1. What does it mean by 10, 1? Is 5, 1, which is 1 just now, is equals to 1? Yes. So 1 is equal with 1. So let's go down here. 10, 1. So it's 5. 5 div 10. Woo, 5 div 10. So if 5 divided by 10, then the result is 0.5. And now this 0.5 needs to be rounded down. So it becomes 0. Okay, because it's 0.9, you round it down, becomes 0. 0.3, round it down, becomes 0. Okay, so everything needs to be rounded down when it's a div. Okay, the answer is 10, 1 is 0. So let's move here and write down 0. Let's go for 10, 2. 5 divided by 10. This is the regular one. So of course this is 0.5. Okay, the regular one. So we write down over here for 10, 2 is 0.5. Okay? Now what is next after that? We go down over here. Is 0 is the same with half? 0.5, I mean. Is it the same? No. Then we go to the left side. Okay, not going down. Okay, so what is on the this one? No. So it will go up because 0 is not the same with 0.5. So the output is rejected. Rejected. Okay, so we need to type over here rejected. Guys, only the first one we go slow. Okay. This is rejected, and we are done for our first line. If you have done for your first line and you want to put something again, you cannot go back. For example, the next total, you fill it here. No, you cannot. You cannot fill the total here. If you have reached the second line at the most right one, rejected here, so you need to go for the next line, which is the third line. Okay? Okay, now let's move forward. After your finger goes to this rejected, it will go up here again and goes to the next input value. Next input value will be 50. So you put here the next input value is 50. So you write down 50 over here. 50. Okay, 50 is there. Now is it -1? Is 50 -1? No. Now 50 div 5. What is 50 div 5? 50 div with 5. 50 div with 5, it means 50 divided by 10 is 5. If 5 round down, then it will be still 5. Is it? Hey, wait. This one is div 5, sorry. This is div 5. So 50 divided by 5, it's 10. So 10 rounded down is still 10. So we go over here, it's 10. So this is 10. Okay. First 5-1 is 10. 10. And this is the 5-2. The 5-2, the second 5 is 50 divided by 5 is the normal 10. And what is next? You go down over here. Is this one the same? 10 and 10? Oh yeah, it's the same. So it goes to yes. So when it's yes, so this one is 50 div 10. Okay, 50 div 10. 50 divided by 10. First one, the result will be 5. And 5 rounded down, it will be still 5 because there's no decimal there. Okay, there's no decimal is removed by the div. So this one will be 5. And this one, the same one, is 50 divided by regular 10. So this one will be also 5. 5 and 5. 10-1 is 5. 10-2 is 5. Got it, guys? And is there any output? Let's see later on. Let's go here. Is 10-1 the same with 10-2? Oh, it's the same. It's the same, guys. You see, it's the same. When it's the same, you move your hand going down to the yes. And you will see over here that the total started with 0. So 0 plus the value. What is the value? 50. So 0 plus 50, the new total will be 50. Got it? The new total will be 50. So let's go. Moving on. Guys, you cannot write down the 50 over here because you have gone this one. It can only goes like this. After this one is full, then you go to the next line. Okay, so in the next place is this one. The next total is not here, but it's here. Okay, so the new total will be 50. After 0, it becomes 50. Okay, let's move forward. So after the total, it goes up. Move your hand going up. Move your hand there. And finally, we reach to the input value back again. Okay, I'm not going to explain all, but you need to continue on. Okay, let's go for the next input value. That is 52. 52 will go here. 52. Now let's move on quicker. So 52 here, and then it's going down. Is 52 negative 1? No. When it's not, then 52 div 5. 52 div 5. 52 divided by 5, it's 10. And there's no decimal, so it's 10. The next one is this one. It's 52. This one is 52 divided by 5. It will be 10.20 divided by 5, 10.4. So this one will be 10.4. Okay, 10.4. 10.4. After you've done with 10.4, is 10 the same with 10.4? No, it's not the same. So it goes to the no part. Okay, at the no part, it will be rejected. Okay, it will be rejected. So it will go over here, rejected again. This one is rejected. Let's move on. Okay, what happened after it's rejected? It goes up over here and it goes to the next input value. The next input value is 555 over here. After 52, 50 and 52, the next one will be 555. So write down over here 555. Okay, 555. What is the 51? 555 div 5 is 111. Rounded down, still 111. The regular 555, 555 divided by 5, it's totally 111. Okay, it doesn't change. Next one, we go for this one. Is this 111 the same with 111? Yes. So it will go down. Whoops. Okay, it will go down. 555 div 10. 555 div 10 means this one will be, wait, let me calculate this. 555 div 10 means 555 divided by 10, so it's 55.5. So 55.5 rounded down will be 55. Okay, so the answer is 55. This one is 55. Whoa, guys, it takes time. It's already 19 minutes. Now, the regular division, as we know over here, is 55.5 if it's normally divided without the div. 55.5. Now the next one here, is it the same? 10.1 and 10.2? The answer is no. It's not the same. So when it's no, then it goes to the rejected. Okay, so we put the rejected over here. I know it takes time, guys. For every trace table, it takes time. Now let's move forward. 57 as the next input. Okay, after it's rejected, I know the pattern. The next one will be input value, so it will be 57. You put the 57 here. You see, guys, when your first time trying, it's a bit slow. Now it's getting faster. 57. Is 57 equals to -1? No, it's not the same with -1. It's 57. 57 div 5. 57 div 5. 57 div with 5. Div 5. It will be, is it 10? No, it's 11.25. Okay, 11.4. 11.4. Round down, it will become 11. Okay, round it down. So this one is 11, and this one is the regular division. It will be 11.4. As this one, see, 11.4. Now let's move forward. 10, 1 and 10, 2. So this one is 57 div 10. 57 div 10. Is 5.7. Wait a minute. Div 10, so is 5.7. Wait a minute. Let's check on this. After 5.5 is rejected. Oh yeah, it's 11.4. So the next one is to compare this 11 and 11.4. Is this one the same? 11 and 11.4? No, it's not the same. So it will go to the rejected. So we write over here rejected. Yeah, guys, you need to go slow and be really careful about this. Now, after it gets rejected, you go to the next input value, that is 500. 500. It's already 23 minutes. Wow. Okay, so 500. Again, guys, let's go over here. After 500 over here, is it -1? No. Then you go for the div 5. 500 div 5 will be 100. Okay, and this one is also 100. 500 divided by the regular 5 is 100. Then is 100 the same with 100? Yes. So it will go down and goes to the with the div 10. 500 div 10 is 50. Okay, without the decimal. The regular 500 divided by 10 is also 50. It's the same one. So if is this one, 10 1 and 10 2 the same? Yes. So it's the same, 50 and 50. So when it's the same, it goes to yes, and it will create the total. Total arrow, total value. The last total that we know is 50. And the new value is 500. So 50 plus 500 550. That's good. The new total is 550. Where we should write it? Do we write over here 550? Say no. Say no. Mr. David, after you are on this side, you have to go to the next line. Okay? Be good, Mr. David. Okay, you need to write over here, Mr. David. Yes. So 500 is 50 over here. Now what is next? Okay, again, it should go up. It should go up. And we go to the next input value. The next input value after 500, okay, it's -1. There is something will go on. Something big is going on. So -1 is in the input value. Is -1, is the value -1, guys? So the input value is -1. Write it first. Okay, you need to write it first. -1. After 500, you write down -1. Is -1, is the value -1? Yes, it is. So it goes to yes. And then output the total. What is the total? Oh, the total is 550. So output the total. When you output the total, it's no longer rejected. This is the output, guys. So this one will be 550. Okay? So do we stop after that? Oh, yes. After it's output the total, it goes down over here and it stops. So, Mr. David, what about this 5,500 and comma 55 for the next input? Guys, you may ignore this one because after -1 and it stops. You see, this one it stops, so you can ignore that one. Okay, any other input will be ignored. Okay, as we have finished 7A, let's go for 7B. 7B here is describe the purpose of the algorithm. If you are unsure what is happening in this algorithm, you can check through the trace table and pay attention to the input data. This input data said that 5 is rejected, 50 okay is accepted, 52 rejected, 555 rejected, 57 rejected, 500 is accepted over here, and this -1 will make it stop. So we need to pay attention on the 50 and 500. So 50 can be divided by 5. It also can be divided by 10. So is the 500. 500 can be divided by 5. It also can be divided by 10. So the purpose of this algorithm is, find numbers that can be divided by 5 and also can be divided by 10. And we need to check at the end is the total plus value, and then at the end here, guys, when you try to find out what is the last purpose of the program, look at the stop. Look at the stop at the end of the program. Pay attention at the end of the program. Okay? Look at this one before the final one. It should have output. For example, output the area of the rectangle, or output the average of the test mark, or anything. Just look at one step before the stop. It usually gives an output, and this one describes the answer. Okay? So from here, find the number divided by 10, 5, and also can be divided by 10. Those numbers are being put together and totaled and finally shows the output. Shows the total as an output. Shows the total as an output. Okay? So I hope this tutorial is useful for you guys. Oh, don't forget to clear this up. Okay, clean your pencils. Okay, see you guys. Have a nice day.